Hey, it's Clay, CPAPmyway, CPAPmyway.com. Today we are excited to bring you the newest ResMed CPAP, the AirSense 11. It's been a while since ResMed has put out a CPAP. The Air Mini was May of 17, and before that was the AirSense 10, the predecessor to this 11, and that was August of 2014. So it's been a while, which means it's not something we get to do very often. But we're excited about it. We've had a lot of experience with it. It's new, obviously, to our channel and to this video here, but we've been carrying it for about 6 months, give or take. We get a lot of user feedback. I'm going to put some links in the description so you can look at the reviews on our website, what other people are saying about this particular product, as well as the blog and the accessories, so you guys can get anything that you need. But we're excited about it. It's a really nice, sleek model. It's a good-looking model, as always. If you're watching this video, we would really genuinely appreciate the thumbs up if you enjoy the information, and subscribe if you want more information, of course. All right, so your new Air 11 is going to come in a really nice travel case here. It's a little thinner than the AirSense 10. I only know that because we get 5 per case now instead of 4, which is nice. It's about the same dimensionally case-wise, but we get 1 extra unit, which means they're a little thinner. It's obviously the machine's a little smaller, and that's why they do that. But when you first open it, as always, ResMed's got lots of good marketing information about their My Air app and fitting masks and all that good stuff. As you flip behind that, you've got your machine, your humidifier chamber tubing, which could be standard or heated potentially. And then, of course, in the front, you've got your power supply here. So let's get it all out and take a look at it here in detail. Humidifier chamber slides right in the side, just like the old one did. There's some things about that I want to point out to you that are kind of neat, that are a little bit of an upgrade from the 10. Then, of course, your power cord is just going to plug up together here and then plug into the wall. All right, so if you look at the cord, it's obviously a little different than the AirSense 10, and it plugs in vertically on the back here. Okay, it goes in a particular way. It's got like a little bit of a groove on it there, or a grooved corner. And so it has to go in the right way. If it doesn't go in easy, don't cram it. You could break something. So the unit itself is about 24% smaller cubically than the AirSense 10 was, and about 10% smaller as far as the space it takes up on the nightstand. It weighs 2.56 pounds, which is about 5% lighter than the previous model. The features are pretty darn similar, to be honest, but there's some cool upgrades about this particular model that make it unique. It's available, as I said, with standard or heated tubing. So you could use, it's got the standard connection on the back, 22 millimeter here. So you can use your slim, you can use your standard 22 millimeter, or you could use the Air 11 heated tubing. On your left side of the machine here, you've got your SD card slot. To get to that, you press this little cap, it pulls out, and you can put the ResMed SD card in there. There's not really a cap for it anymore, and it probably won't come with an SD card, to be honest with you, because of the connectivity options that are in this machine. The SD cards are a little bit irrelevant. The humidifier chamber is obviously over here on the right side of the machine. It slides in and out like a tray. And then your filter is on the back under a little flap right here. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that. Right away, you'll notice on the front it's got a full color screen. This is actually a touch screen now, which is a nice deal. So all you have to do is touch it. It's really responsive, so it's not a cheapo. Anytime you're anywhere, you can always hit the home button and go back, give you your sleep report in the morning, and obviously all of your details here. We'll go into a detailed patient menu video a little bit later so that we don't have to crowd this video too much. This particular unit is 3 models in one. So it is the AirSense AutoSet, the AirSense AutoSet for her, as well as the AirSense Elite, all in one model. All right, so let's fire it up so you can hear the machine running. We're really impressed with how quiet it is. It obviously has the auto on and auto off features that you expect, but there is an on and off button right up top here. So to turn it on, we just press it 1 time. You'll see the digital display come up, and it will go to your prescribed pressure. It tells you down at the bottom what your pressure settings are. So pressure range 4 to 20. It does go dim pretty quickly, obviously. You don't want it too bright in your room. So if you want to know if it's still running, because it's running right now, you can hear how quiet it is. You can always just touch the screen again and it will bring the screen back up so you can see what's going on. But it is a super quiet machine. That is something we noticed right off the bat in comparison to a lot of the other models that are out. In the morning, of course, you just press the button again and it will shut the machine down. One thing of note when you first shut it down is it will obviously go to this sleep report, which is a little different than the AirSense 10, but in this top right, I want you to notice, hopefully the glare is not messing it up, but there's a blinking snowflake. That blinking snowflake is normal. It just means that the machine is cooling down. It goes through like a cool down after every time you turn it off. We get people calling in all the time wondering about the blinking snowflake. It's normal. Do not worry about the blinking snowflake. As far as maintenance on the AirSense 11, it is very similar to any other CPAP. You've got your humidifier chamber on the side, which slides out. You open it up. This is where you will obviously fill your water to the max. It's best to empty the water daily, let it air dry. It can be washed soap and water or a top rack of the dishwasher as well. One thing I'll point out is it does have the seal on the side, which is something I really like, as opposed to the seal on the inside of the machine where it used to be down in there, on the AirSense 10 model that is. So you have to wash your chamber at least once a week, okay, soap and water or top rack of the dishwasher. But additionally, the seal here, the air outlet seal, needs to be washed as well. So come in here nice and tight. You'll see there's a little tab down in there. And so if you press that tab, a little release, it'll allow you to pull. There's even like a little lip on the back here, so you can pull this air outlet seal out. This needs to be washed as well. It's very easy to take in and out, as you just saw. And then once you're ready to put it back in, there's only one way to put it in. It doesn't rotate like the old model. Just push it until it clicks. That's once a week as well. And then once a week, you'll also check your filter here. So just pull it out, take a quick look. As long as it's not dirty or dusty, it's good to go. If it is, toss it and throw it away. That's the #1 killer of CPAP machines, is not changing out that dadgum filter. And then of course your tubing, whether you're using heated tubing or standard tubing, they can be completely submerged, soap and water. Dry them really, really well before you put them back in. So really simple maintenance on it. As far as my overall take on the AirSense 11, it is definitely an upgrade. It is obviously very similar. I don't know, I've seen some people complaining that they didn't come out with some super awesome new out-of-the-box design, ResMed that is. And honestly, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know, the AirSense 10 has been an awesome machine for a long time, and there's a lot of reasons why. And I think they took a lot of those reasons why it was an awesome machine, put it into this one along with some really nice upgrades. The things that jump out as a real heavy pro to me are that it now has Bluetooth. So not only does it incorporate that cell modem, which can automatically relay your data, but the AirSense 10 didn't have Bluetooth. Now you can connect directly to it. You're not dependent on cell tower networks. So we have a lot of people that travel. We even have some like offshore people on oil rigs and things like that. They can actually Bluetooth to it now, which is a cool thing on their smartphone. The other big upgrade is a touchscreen. These days, what are you if you have a screen that you can't touch? I don't even think my kids know how to operate screens that you can't touch. So it is a touchscreen now, and I know for some people that have visual impairment, that's a little bit of an issue. But I don't know that we're getting away from that, to be honest. Another big pro from what I'm hearing is that it works with Oscar. So a lot of people like to be able to upload their own information to the Oscar software. You can do that on this unit as well, which is nice. Some big cons that jumped out to me is that they changed everything on this model. So it's a new size filter, it's a new heated hose, the old one won't fit, and it's a brand new plug. So nothing from the AirSense 10 works with the AirSense 11, and I know that's, you know, the way it goes, right? The other thing that really jumped out to me as a problem, because I broke it, is the filter housing here. So when you flip that down, you've got to be careful about pushing down too hard. It is built to kind of pop out of there, but I pressed down too hard on it right at the beginning, and I broke it, like broke it out of there. The little tabs, it would not go back in after that. I had to order a new part. So I'm going to put the link to these filter housings parts, because I know some people are going to break those, and we've got them in stock. We went ahead and ordered more after I broke the first one. That's a bit of an issue. I wasn't horsing around with it really. I just pushed down too hard and it snapped right off. But I'd say overall, those aren't like huge issues. The filter door housing is a little bit of an issue. It's not a super expensive part to replace, and if you're careful with it, you're not going to break it, but people are going to break it. I can assure you of that. But overall, we love it. It's a great new machine. It's super quiet. We know it's going to be reliable. It's a ResMed product. And we've been doing it for about 6 to 8 months now. We've yet to have a single failure, so that's saying something. And all the feedback's been positive. I don't think we've had a single person have an issue with one so far. Downsides is not available in a BiPAP yet, so all of your bi levels, ASV, those are all still in the 10 model, the Air Curve 10 model. They haven't released the newer ones on that yet, but we're looking forward to that as well, because this has been a really, really nice unit so far. As always, we really appreciate the thumbs up if you enjoyed the information. Subscribe if you want more information. And we always answer comments as well as we can. I do it personally. So comment with any questions below. I'll do my best to get answers for you if you have experience of your own, or if there's things that I can clarify further. Thanks for watching.